Mediterranean, 1914. Great navies faced off as the world descended into chaos. The generals and admirals of World War I and other wars didn't see their action unfold with the bird's eye view enjoyed by players of miniature war games. Wouldn't it be great to play a war game from the perspective of our miniatures? To explore the concept, Wargames Tonight is playtesting and developing a play-by-email process using the C-Vis Packham Fast Play World War I naval rules and 1 to 6,000 scale figurehead ships to game hypothetical what-if scenarios set in August 1914. Let's take a closer look at this unique process. We start each turn by placing a 4K camera with manual focus beside each player's flagship and photograph the action from the perspective of an admiral standing on his bridge. We also place a 16-point compass rose adjacent to the player's flagship before measuring bearings and distances to all the divisions, both friendly and enemy. The measurements are recorded on the photo and on a contact report indicating the course, bearing, and distance of each sighting relative to the player's flagship. The photo and contact report are then emailed to the players, who plot the data on a polar position indicator to better grasp their current tactical situation. Players may then issue new orders by editing the course, speed, and target of their divisions on the contact report before emailing it back to the referee. The referee interprets the orders and moves and shoots the ships of both sides using the C-Vis Packham Fast Play World War I naval rules before repeating the process of photographing and sending out updated contact reports. In our first play test, the French turned their battle line across the path of the Austrians and concentrated their destroyers for a torpedo attack. Our Austrian player saw the French moves and turned his own battle line somewhat parallel so he could engage the French broadside to broadside. What was not so apparent for our Austrian player was that his turn was moving his battle line directly towards the French destroyers, making it much easier for them to close to torpedo range. The initial exchanges of gunfire favored the Austrians. Several French ships were badly damaged, and a pre-dreadnought sank in minutes. Seeing their comrades in peril, the French destroyers raced towards the Austrian battle line and launched torpedoes. The Austrian dreadnoughts took evasive action, but the French torpedoes were coming from two directions, and the Austrian flagship was struck twice. At this point, both sides had their flagships heavily damaged, but the referee ruled that the much greater French losses would cause them to retreat, giving our Austrians a clear tactical victory. We enjoyed this new immersive experience and are now in hot pursuit of exciting new scenarios to play in the future.